Finally, my goodness. That's so stressful. Let me tweet the link. Boom. Boom. Hey, salute to y'all, man. I can't believe y'all really stuck around and like waited. Thank you so much. That's so real. That's so real. Cause I was having all kind of difficulties. It was crazy. I was in here stressed out. Oh man. My sincerest apologies for the delay, guys. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find a cord to connect the camera to the computer. Then after that, my Streamlabs was updating. Then it didn't update properly. I had to restart the computer, and then all kind of but we here now. Let's go, man. Oh my goodness, shaking all that off. Oh, what a game. What a performance. I'm so excited for this show. Unfortunately, we may not have as many people in here with us because it took so long, and that's on me. My apologies. But if you're here right now, if you're here tonight, if you're watching it tomorrow, whatever it may be prepared to have a blast because it's up and it's stuck. Let's go! RJ Barrett Masterclass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks got an excellent victory tonight, 121-109 over the Spurs on the road after a 3-game losing streak. Emotions were very low. We had just fallen under 500. I personally was very sad. And what happens? RJ Barrett comes storming out to save us. Oh my, what a beautiful game. 7 for 8 from 3. Please stop playing with my guy. 32 points. Like, stop playing with RJ Barrett. After all the nonsense y'all talked, man, and there's going to be a whole lot of people who are very quiet today. There's going to be a lot of people who are very quiet. And the very sad part about it is that a lot of them are going to be Knicks fans. People want to be right about RJ so badly that they will root against him while he's on our own team. And it's a damn shame. I saw RJ in all kind of talks today. I saw RJ being, trade him for Torrey Craig. I almost threw my phone, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What are we saying here? They threw RJ into every trade in the book today, bro. Mitchell Robinson thrown into every trade in the book today. I had the craziest things being said to me about Mitchell Robinson. So crazy, I can't believe they were stated. I was told that Mitchell Robinson, that I was being a homer pretty much, and that he was, he had low IQ, and that he was on the level of Kwame Brown and early JaVale McGee. The same Mitchell Robinson who was second in the NBA in blocks in 20 minutes per game as a rookie who was only supposed to play in the G League. The same Mitchell Robinson who broke the field goal percentage record in NBA history in his second year in the league. The same Mitchell Robinson who was an anchor of the number 1 defense in the NBA last year before getting hurt. How quickly they forget, bro. How quickly they forget, how quickly they turn. It's disgusting. It's one thing to say somebody's going through a slump, bro. RJ's slumping, RJ's struggling. Mitch is struggling with his conditioning. He's saying it himself. Okay, that's cool. But the way that we're throwing people under the bus and reducing people's talents and all these things and acting like, he's not the guy, we got to find out, we got to trade him for this guy, we got to do this, we got to do that. I don't know, bro. It's very nasty. It's nasty to me, especially in the case of RJ Barrett. It's disgusting. 21-year-old wings who can do what RJ can do on both ends of the floor and have his high floor in so many different areas do not grow on trees, bro. This does not come around every year or how many times have we had it before? Please respect RJ Barrett. Put some respect on his name. I've had enough. And I've just been waiting for him to have a game like this so I can get right back to talking my shit. Because I've had enough. There's been so much said about him. And I hope that he keeps tearing it up like this consistently. Because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Truly. In and out of the fan base. Out of the fan base was whatever. If you don't watch the Knicks, whatever. Okay, yeah, he was struggling a lot for an extended period of time. It was very disheartening. But to be a Knicks fan and have gone through the rookie year with him and last year with him and seeing him grow and seeing how hard he works and how much the game means to him and to just be willing to give up on him at the drop of a dime like that is truly and utterly disgusting. And as a fan base, we have to stand for something. Let's get to the comments, man. Woo! Jack say, yeah! Yes, sir! Big task at hand saying, easy work. Easy work, man. Put him in the dirt. Let's go. Jamal said, we still here. Salute. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. If you're here right now, you really, like I say it all the time, you could have been anywhere in the world. Look where you ended up. But for real, like on a night like tonight, it was so exciting. I was really in here stressing out, man. Like I was like, damn, a game this exciting. We're all this happy. I couldn't wait to do the show. You guys saying you couldn't wait to do the show. And I had all kind of technical difficulties that kept pushing it back. And it was driving me nuts, bro. It was really hurting my heart. And for you guys to respond saying that you're going to be here regardless and all of that really made me feel so much better and probably helped me find what I needed to find and move it along. So shout out to y'all, man. Greatly appreciate it always on behalf of myself and all of us at TKW. Can't say that enough. Leo, they said to trade him. Those idiots, those fools, those dumbasses, those imbeciles, those half-wits said to trade my guy for everybody. They didn't bring him up in one conversation. It wasn't like, oh yeah, if Dame's on the block, you might have to do that. I don't engage in those conversations, but it wouldn't upset me as much. But I saw RJ being thrown into I saw RJ and Miles Turner packages. So we could bring Torrey Craig back. Woo! Dia said, finally! Missed this. Hey, missed this so much. First of all, I was glad to be back. It's been a minute. 3 straight games, not having it. And that was a 3-game losing streak. But I was up in New York for the 2, the Brooklyn game and the Chicago game. I was at a wedding on Saturday for the Denver game. So I missed those 3. But we're back. It feels great to be back. Very happy to be here with y'all. Especially on a night like tonight where RJ puts on a masterclass and has a career-type night. And we get a much-needed W. Pull ourselves back to 500, and we saw some good things tonight, and hopefully those things can start to string together, and we can move forward. One thing I do want to say mainly is I love the fact that Evan Fournier was asked today, and his minutes reflected it. I love the fact that Emmanuel quickly played more minutes than him. I believe Emmanuel had either 26 or 27, and Evan had 21. So that's what needs to happen. It's like, if he's not hitting, okay, he's only here to shoot. I'm not going to kill him for not hitting shots. It is what it is. You're not going to hit shots every game. He was pretty atrocious defensively tonight, and that's the main issue. If you're not going to hit shots, do other things, or at least don't be a liability on the defensive end. And he was that. Many times tonight, there was a play that really, really, really grinded my gears. It was in the first half. Lonnie Walker was coming down the right wing, and DeJounte Murray, sped past Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier was ahead of him. DeJounte Murray ran past him. He turned, saw him running past him, kind of and didn't even decide to chase after him and try to make a play on the ball. Alley-oop, boom. And it's just like, bro, are you serious? You just let him run by you knowing what the outcome would be? That's insane to me. That makes no sense to me. That one play that one play right there is enough for you to sit down, because not only were you not paying attention in transition and you let the man get by you, once you realized that you screwed up and you made no attempt or effort. At that point, you then made a decision to give up 2 points rather than giving effort. And that's an issue, especially on a night where you're 1 for 7 from the field. You can sit down 100%. Take that bullshit elsewhere. Hopefully next time you come out, you're hot, and it'll either inspire you to play some defense or distract us from the fact that you're not doing so. Really love the game we got from Emmanuel quickly tonight. He did a really good job. He was pushing pace, pushing tempo. I was a little bit upset in the first half when Tibbs pulled him and Obi. Was that the first half? That might have been the second half. It might have been the third quarter. But yeah, we went on a run where Ikem and Obi were really pushing things. That was the first half, I'm almost certain. But yeah, they were really pushing in transition, getting us out. I love the way we were running the floor. Like when we play with tempo, we're so much better as a team. When we don't slow it down and do that whole grinded out offense, is running through Randall and everybody's focusing on him, it's a lot easier. And I don't even mean that as I always try to make it clear that I don't mean that as a slight to Randall. I don't think that Randall's ball hogging. I just think the way the offense is set up for him to have the ball and kind of causes everybody to kind of plot around, and it's not good for us, and I don't think it's good for him either. I think it's good for everybody and more beneficial to everybody when the ball is flowing around, everybody's touching it, we're getting out in transition, we're pushing the tempo, we're touching the paint, all of that, like putting pressure on the defense, and that way getting ourselves easier looks and easier opportunities. There's a reason RJ Barrett was 7 for 8 tonight. And like, no, all of it wasn't transition, but we just weren't slowing down and plotting all game. When we do that all game and we keep letting the defense set up and we attack that wall they're forming and we end up having to rush shots, we take worse shots, we don't get good looks. I love the way that the offense moved today, and I think that everybody was better from it as a result. Randall on what was kind of 5 for 12. I mean, it was kind of an off night. It was a slow night for Randall for sure. For a majority of the night, it was a slow night. For him to come out with 15, 7, and 7, that's nice. 3 for 5 from 3. Those 3 back-to-back threes he hit were nice. But yeah, for him to have a slow night like that on a really off night, slow night, whatever, 15, 7, and 7 is great on a slow night, honestly. And I think his effort defensively was better today. So I'm very happy with how he played. I'm happy with how we played, man. I'm very happy with how we played. Back to the comments. Big Tasker Hand said, talk to them, RJ. Yes, sir. Talk to him. But we won't be able to because it'll just be silence. They'll wait till he's slumping again. They'll wait till another bad game, and then they'll all have his name in their mouth. But on nights like tonight, they just either act like it's a fluke or they didn't see it. It's cool, though. It's weird, but it's cool. Boom, boom, boom. Jamal said, that was a loud noise. My door's locked. Jamal said, RJ back, Julius back, bench mob Mitch. Yo, Mitch was excellent off the bench today, bro. I don't like Netherlands playing in front of him, but it is what it is. Netherlands wasn't horrible today. I gotta do better with that. I don't like that it comes off like I have something against Netherlands Noel because I really don't. I just don't like what he does to our offense or the lack of what he adds to it. It's frustrating for me, especially when I see our offense struggle. So, and I feel like we don't, like, the path to Obi getting the minutes he's supposed to is those minutes coming from Nerlens Noel, ultimately. And that frustrates me. But it's never a personal thing against Nerlens. I hope that's clear. Dia said, great win for the team and RJ. Hope he can be more consistent with both shooting and finishing and not only be good at one thing at a time. Dia, that's excellently said. As nice as RJ was tonight, as good as this could have easily been a 40-point night for RJ. And the last time we said that in the Pelicans game, it was because I feel like we didn't go to him enough for long stretches of the game and feed him the way we could have fed him. Tonight, it was on RJ. It was a matter of, he missed some bunnies at the basket. He's got to... he had some good looks that he just didn't capitalize on. And, just like that, an extra 4 buckets, that's 40 points. But hey, 32 on the way he shot was beautiful. Nice to get him into a rhythm. And like Dia said, hopefully he can put it all together and do it on a consistent basis. And of course, that doesn't mean 32 points a night, but just, playing the way that he was able to play, finding his spots, getting to the basket, finishing well, hitting his jumper consistently. If he can get back to that, 40% clip, or even that, last 50 games of the year pace last year was like 47%, that would be excellent. Just getting back to being that knockdown shooter and having that confidence in his shot and also playing off of that, getting to the rack and being able to finish. I'm so happy with what we saw from RJ Barrett tonight. I truly needed it for my sanity. And, woo, my goodness. Jamal said, they said he was a bust. They said to trade him. For Torrey Craig. Hey, go find those tweets. Don't let those get deleted. Find the tweets. Screenshot them. Favorite them. Bookmark them. All of that. We spit in the block on a lot of it. Ulysses said, RJ Barrett game number 2. Yes, sir. Now we just need it to be more consistent. We need RJ Barrett game number 3 to come real soon. and for it to be followed by RJ Barrett game number 4. But yes, this was definitely RJ Barrett game 2.0 of this season, and that's beautiful to see. Just the way that he was poised, in control, and seeing how happy the team was for him. Love it. Love the confidence he came out with. I also shout out to Tibbs for coming back to him and Tibbs and Randall for coming back to RJ to start the second half. Like, I feel like a lot of times in the past we've seen RJ have a really good first half or whatever and kind of be frozen out for a little bit, and it seemed like the offense made a point to get the ball to him, get him some opportunities, get him some looks, get him going a little bit at the start of the third quarter. And that was big. That's important, and I hope we continue to see things like that, especially while he's playing well. Boom. Vito said, all I want for Christmas is for Mitchell Robinson to stay healthy. What an excellent comment. My goodness. Mitchell Robinson was so good tonight. I don't know if he was, fired up by, coming off the bench or fired up by seeing y'all tweet all the things y'all were tweeting and calling him Kwame Brown and all kind of nonsense. But yeah, man, 11 points, 14 boards, 3 blocks, and that was all in 22 minutes. I mean, he had like 11 boards in the first half or something like that. Like, he was, and a lot of them were offensive. How many of his rebounds were offensive? 8 offensive rebounds. 8 offensive rebounds, bro. Come on. That's 8 second chance opportunities. That's 8 times we missed the shot on the possession and got an extra possession. That is Mitchell Robinson creating that opportunity 8 times. So for those of you who earlier were trying to tell me that him and Noel also, like, Noel, he does either worse or the same as Noel offensively. One, no, he doesn't, because he can catch lobs, he can catch the ball, period, and he shoots an insanely high percentage around the rim. And 2, because he adds so much to us by the way of offensive rebounds and creating extra opportunities. I really think that Mitchell Robinson is underappreciated. And I think that during this slump or whatever, conditioning issues or whatever he's having. First of all, the other night at the Bulls game, people were killing Mitchell Robinson and saying, oh, he's blah, blah, this and that. He had, like, almost a double-double with 5 blocks. Like, I don't really, so it's just like, yeah, he could do better sometimes, but, like, let's not act like Mitch sucks. Please, stop it. I need that to stop. I don't know why it keeps happening, but Mitch is a very high-impact player, and that's why it's sticking out more when he doesn't have that same impact, effort, and energy. And hopefully him losing the weight, it's apparently he went from 280 to 265, so hopefully that, along with, just increased wind, allow him to get back to that conditioning level he was at and fly around the court and be as active as he usually is. But to just write him off is very strange to me because we've already seen what he can do. It's one thing when you're writing off a guy and you haven't seen anything from him. Like, people were giving up on Frank, and it was like, okay, I can only argue with you so much because while I can say he's an elite defender and he shoots over 40% from 3, you can say, well, he averages this, and that, or he doesn't do this, or he hasn't shown that, or he hasn't attacked, whatever. And I can't really fully, have a rebuttal for that. But with Mitchell Robinson, we've seen him do it. Like we said at the top of this. Second in blocks in 20 minutes per game as a rookie who was only expected to play G League, who was drafted as a project out of high school, didn't even play any college ball. Second year, breaks the NBA field goal percentage record all time. Third year, anchors the number 1 defense in the league before getting hurt. So we've seen it already. So now for you to take this smaller sample size than what we've seen and act like, it's not like Mitch is 32. Like, I don't get it. But those are the same people who cape for. I don't get it. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, Dia, this is crazy, bro. That's so real. Dia said, it's 5:30 a.m. here, but we don't care. It's Sean time. Yo, salute, Dia. Like, for you to 5:30 a.m., bro, that is incredible. Thank you so much. That's real. Like, it's post-game prosperity time, man. It's all of us. Like, it's all of we all are this experience. We all create this experience. And this show is nothing without you guys. Like, literally, it's just me talking to myself. And those rants be cool for maybe, like, 45 seconds, maybe a minute and a half. But we can't do that for an hour. Jack said, we deserve this, man. That's facts, Jack. We did. We did deserve this. We did. We endured a lot. It was a low point. I was like, it was hurtful. It was painful. And I'm glad that we're able to have a game like this. Hopefully we can string some games together and really get some momentum going, put a couple wins together, get a nice little win streak, or at least get into the habit of like, okay, win 3, maybe drop 1, win the next 2, maybe, like whatever. Just more wins than losses. Like, I need that. I need that energy back. All this losing recently, we started off 5-1. We had the number 1 seed for 35 minutes. And, it was real cool. It was looking like, all right, this is what we can be this season. This is how good this team is. And then we dropped a lot of games we weren't supposed to drop. And when you drop games you're not supposed to drop, you lose rhythm, you lose momentum. And then it's tougher when you have tough games like last week. I mean, we lost by 2 with the refs killing us in Brooklyn against the number 1 team in the conference, Kevin Durant and James Harden. James Harden having one of his best games of the season, and Kevin Durant being Kevin Durant in the fourth quarter. And we withstood that storm and lost by 2. And honestly, a lot of that was ref related, right to the very last second of it. Then you turn around, the Bulls, one of the best teams in the conference this year, very good team. We played a very tough game with them, tight game. I was there for both of them, right there for the Bulls one. A couple balls bounced a different way, a couple calls go a different way. I thought the refs were pretty awful that night too. But just like that, you lose 2 games and then you have a bad game against Denver, and now it's a 3-game losing streak. You're under 500, and that's why those little games that people act like aren't that important. Every game matters, bro. Every single game matters. We have to make them count every single night. We cannot allow ourselves to throw our momentum off, throw our rhythm off. We have to allow ourselves to establish a rhythm and play the basketball we're capable of playing. And I was very happy to see what we saw tonight, man. So even though it's a team we're supposed to beat this team. We're supposed to go. But the way we did it was really nice. I like the way we played. We played hard defensively. We played good defense. Guys were active. Guys were moving. Guys were in passing lanes. Guys were pushing the ball in transition. We played with high tempo. We moved the ball. Guys played for each other tonight. Guys played for each other, and they played for themselves as well. Like you also have to play for yourself. Like you got to play with pride, like as an individual and as a team. And I'm glad that we saw that tonight. Boom. Huge Rack said, we here, Streamlabs. Yeah, we here, man. We here. Streamlabs is straight. Got it all re-downloaded and all that. So updated, whatever it is. Very happy about that. I was about to lose it, bro. If it didn't start when it did, I really was in here like stressing out. So I'm very happy. Jamal said, Julius had a very underrated game tonight, was active and good the whole game. Active and good the whole game, bro. Like, offensively, didn't have a whole lot going, but he was just active. He was active. At no point tonight was I pissed off about what I saw Julius Randle doing. At no point tonight did I feel like he was taking complete possessions and stretches off of the game defensively, as he's done in some games. At no point tonight did I feel that. So even though he was slower offensively and more quiet that way, I just loved the way that he was able to play tonight, man. It was beautiful. What's good, Ethan? Bro, I can't explain how much I needed this off one of the most stressful days of my life, but with that being said, RJ Barrett is the king of New York. God, it's so nice to be on the YouTube. Yes, it's very nice to be here, man. Shout out to you, Ethan. Welcome back. Very glad that we were able to get this dub. Very glad that you're able to push through the dark. No matter how strong the winds, there's never been a storm that didn't pass. So the sun is going to come out, and it's shining today, baby. RJ Barrett, Sniper RJ, however you want to read it. It all comes together. Yes, ladies, you see the jersey, man. You know the vibes. Star J Barrett, ladies and gentlemen. Stop playing with my guy. Please. Jack Stolo said, Daddy RJ. I'm not going to call him that, but I'm not going to stop you. Neil said, yeah, what's good, Neil? You know the vibes. We here. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. Boom, Jamal said, RJ 40-piece incoming tomorrow. Need it like air. Oh, if RJ were to drop 32 and turn around and honestly, if he follows this game with another 30-piece, I'm losing it. We are going to be in here going absolutely nuts. Roadrunner said, back again thanks to the young badman Star J Barrett. Yes, sir. Jamal said, we really got robbed out of 2 excellent wins last week. SMH needed this win. Exactly, but we were robbed last week. It was a tough week. We dealt with a lot. We went through a lot. It was very painful, but it was real nice to get this one. Really did need this one. This is a feel-good win. RJ having a great game like this is huge for it, too. Boom. Ethan said, Mega Man said, RJ had me messed up, bro. I was down bad in that slump, but he's back for the crown. Yes, sir. Crown my guy. That's a crown. I don't know. Yeah, it works. Crown my guy. Yes, sir. Oh man, yeah. When RJ was slumping, I was really like, air was different, bro. Air did not taste as good. Now, wow, that's lovely. And with that said, you know the vibes. You know what time it is. Tonight's Essentia post game prosperity pinky up player of the game, ladies and gentlemen, RJ Barrett, 32 points. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yep. 32 points. 11 for 20 from the field. That's 55% for anyone keeping track at home. 7 for 8 from 3. That's 87% for anyone keeping track at home. Excellent performance. Excellent performance, RJ. Thank you so much. Yet another career night for you. And we look forward to many, many more this season and for many seasons to come. And all of you who were talking crazy about him, we saw you and we see you. And we will not forget you. And you're going to have to eat those words forever. I'll drink to that. Never let your pinky touch a bottle of Essentia. It's classless. Bethany was good. So glad RJ got his rhythm back tonight and shut everyone up. That's Star J Barrett. Stop playing with him. Exactly. Star J Barrett. Stop playing with my guy. This is what he does. And he's going to continue to do it. He hadn't done it in a little while. And it was a little stressful. It was hurting. But we back. And we here. Eric King said, Bad Mom Barrett. Yes, sir. Dia said, and I hope every person that said Noel is even close to Mitch just stop talking basketball. I beg. Because I don't understand. Like, there's certain things where I just, like, I try to be that guy who just feels like my opinion is right. Like, you know, I feel like my opinion is informed. But I'm not just going to say it's right. There's not only one way to do things. There's different, you know, we can have differing opinions on certain things. But in regards to that, I just don't know what it's based on. Like, I don't know what is he better than him at. Like, for real. Like, really. Reaching off of the screen. He has good hands. He does that. Mitch does it better. Honestly, so many times Mitch deflected a backdoor cut tonight and got the steal or tapped it away to somebody or, like, you know, was able to call. I don't know. I don't know. We can leave that where it is. Boom. Jamal says, shout out to the people calling Mitch Kwame Brown. Bro, nuts. It really happened. Oh, damn it. Where'd it go? Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Wow. All right, boom. Huge Rock said, they said he had no IQ and was worse than Noel, Sean. They really said that. And then he immediately came out and was like, yo, who are you talking about? Stop playing with me. Good looks, Mitch. I hope he's healthy, man. I really hate seeing Mitch go down. That one today was a very tough fall. That looked very painful. I hope he's all right. Hopefully he's able to go tomorrow night. That would really make me happy, and hopefully we see what we saw tonight from him, and he's able to just stay healthy going forward. Excuse me. Jack Stolo said, all of this. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I know that we here. We on the same page. We on the same wavelength. Sean was good. RJ and Zach Wilson have the unfortunate situation of being hated by half of their respective fan bases. It's sad. It's really sad. And I'm a Jet fan too. And, you know, Zach Wilson pisses me off sometimes. But at the end of the day, I root for the guy. That's my quarterback. And with RJ, it's just like, bro, like, and RJ's done it, though. Like, RJ was the second best player on a playoff team in a very revolutionary season for us. And, like, you know, he shot 40%. I don't know what people still need from RJ to, like, get on board. Like, I don't get it. They just want to be right. They're sticking to their agenda, and it's disgusting. Every time he struggles, it's like, oh, I told y'all. Remember what we said? All right, talk soon. All that nonsense. Like, wait till you see, like, I'm going to be right. And it's just like, bro, but, like, what about when he drops 35 on, you know, 70% from the field and 60% from three? What about tonight when he drops 32 on 87% from three and 55% from the field? Like, what about that? What happened then? What are we going to see then? When did we talk soon about that one? It's disgusting. Boom. Hawkeye said, people be doing too much, man. Jamal, some Knicks fans love to be down bad, weird behavior. Yeah, man, people just love to, like, be upset and angry, and they love to like really complain. They want to complain about everything. They want to hate everything. They'd rather hate something than love it. And you see that a lot with the people who feel that way about RJ, because it's so easy to love RJ. I don't get it. To not be an RJ Barrett stan is to not be an authentic Knicks fan in my mind. Like, I don't get it. Like, I say this all the time. Highest pick we've had since Ewing. And he comes in, he wants to be here, says, yo, I'm a Knick from the very beginning. His pictures of him at 13 with a Knicks hat on. He cries on draft night with his dad. It's beautiful. Pulls up in a pink suit, walks in the next day. I know we all remember the video where they walk in and play his intro, and he says he mouths the words to him being drafted. Like, then you see that guy struggle in his first year, come back the way he did in his second year, and like, I don't understand how you don't just fully root for and support that guy. I don't understand how you root against a guy like that for you to be able to be right. That's very disgusting. Boom. Dia said that Kwame comment was hilarious. Died laughing reading that. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was like, what is going on? What's happening? And Dean is a cool guy. Not TKW Dean, of course. He would never say something like that. But he's a cool guy. But I was just like, bro, what's going on? What's happening here? I was really, that's the worst one. It's like, well, you said this? No, not you. MD says, Star J, yes sir. Jack Stella said, hashtag respect RJ. Damn right. Big Sharcy says, Star J Barrett in the building. You know the vibes. Mega Man said, the reasons he biased on RJ and Mitch is crazy, bro. Torrey Craig and Kwame Brown. Come on, y'all. Come on. Way too much out there being said. MD says 7 of 8 from 3. The slander is too much, man. Cut the slander out, bro. It's disgusting. Jamal said, to Neil, Knicks fans really have no respect even for their own players. It's gross, bro. Gross. Homegrown. And doing his best. Joe said, RJ needs to stop getting phased out in the offense. He said, F this, I'm going to do it myself like he damn should. Hey, I need, and like I said, it was really nice in the second half to see us come out and go to him again. Even, like, I love that we didn't go away from him tonight. That was really important to me. Mega Man said, respect the future MVP and finals MVP. Damn right, Ethan. Let him know. Talk to him. Put some respect on my guy, man. Because they're going to have to eat those words forever. I'm just watching. I'm sitting back and watching. And it's disgusting. So you know what I do? I just sit there and season the words so it's less nasty. I sit there and season them. Let it marinate. You're going to have to eat those words forever. Stop playing with my guy. Star J Barrett. Leo said, our fan base loves the drama, fam. Dude's trying to say trade Randall for the Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro, everybody trade this, trade that, trade this, trade that. And I'm not opposed to trades. I'm not opposed to making improvements to the team. But some of the trades I saw today were so nasty, bro. So nasty. Boom. Fans that root against players on their own team to fill their own agendas are disgusting. Say it again, Sean. Say it again. Goodness. Fans that root against players on their own team to fill their own agendas are disgusting. Disgusting. Yuck. Leo said RJ shot that bit. He damn sure did. Jamal said people were really saying to trade RJ to the Pacers. Like, bro, what are y'all talking about? What are we really talking about, son? Jack Stolo said, post-game prosperity keeps me sane, man. Thank you for this. Jack, salute, man. I think your name is a new name in the comments, so I'm honored that you're joining us in the conversation now. I'm honored that you've been here this whole time. Salute, bro. It keeps me sane, so thank you for being here. Mega Man said, we here, we never left and we're never leaving. Damn right, 10 toes, every single one of us, they can't handle it. Yes, sir. Boom. Dia said, apparently RJ had a stomach bug for weeks now, so that's maybe the reason he played so bad. He definitely had a stomach bug at one point, so I'm glad he's feeling better. 1 second. Boom. Eric Kang said, hashtag all 82. All 82 for a fact. Jamal said, yeah, RJ been sick since the Laker game. He shot really well in that game, too. Low-key, he had a couple good shooting games. He just didn't play. Like, he didn't finish the fourth quarter because other guys got hot, whatever it may be. He had a couple good shooting games in the recent stretch. It hasn't all been terrible. It was all terrible. Then they had a couple good shooting games, and then there was a couple bad ones. And now tonight. Beautiful. Leo said, but I would trade Noel and Knox, maybe Kemba, and maybe a first rounder for Miles Turner. Nobody else, though. I don't really want to trade a first rounder for Miles Turner, but I'm not married to that Ernest Noel contract. I think it should be traded, honestly, but I won't get into that. I'm not gonna like speculate on. Right now, we just rooting for the guys that are here. You feel me? When the front office decides to make a move, whatever move they decide to make, and then we'll root for the guys who are here after that. And hopefully they don't send away any of the guys we want to still be here, especially if it doesn't warrant that with the guy that's coming back. Plain and simple. That's how I look at it. I don't like to really cover too much of, like we should trade this person for that person, because then you don't. And then, now it's just like I want to support the guys who are on this team while they're on this team. And even though, like I said, it's nothing personal about Nerlens Noel. I just think he cripples our offense, and I don't like it. But, I mean, he still plays for the Knicks. I still support him. He still goes out there, and he tries. Number 6 last year, he pissed me off, and he was just terrible, and he didn't try and things like that. You see how Kemba responded to the benching. Number 6 was starting and still soaking on the bench. It was crazy. That I can't really rock with. But other than that, man, like guys who are here, guys who put that orange and blue on and go out there and play for the Knicks and play as hard as they can and give us what they got, man, I'm gonna support them, like, for real. So I don't like to get too far into, like, at least not on here. I'm not saying we can't have those conversations, we can't speculate that, but I don't want to use the show to talk about prospective trades that like aren't gonna happen. And it'll happen sometimes. We'll slip into it, but I don't want to get caught up in it. Dia said, need Obi to play more than 12 minutes to just give him Noel's minutes. Dia, excellent comment. Need him to play more than 12 minutes, and yes, he can indeed get minutes from Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel does not have to play that many minutes. Obi Toppin should not be playing 12 minutes. He should not. He makes us better when he's on the floor. He plays very, very hard all the time. The entire league, fans from all over the place, people who disrespect the Knicks all the time, have never said a nice word about Obi Toppin. People have come to me about that, unprompted, in real life even. Like, yo, I saw that clip of Obi, and he was hustling both ways, and just like, yo, he plays that way all the time. Put that guy on the floor, please. Jeff was good. RJ wasn't just hot from 3. He created multiple open threes for Burks off the bounce. Let him run the offense more, please. You spitting, Jeff. No surprise. He's a lot more than just a spacer, and being involved helps his shooting. What an excellent comment, bro. What an excellent comment. I don't even... What is there for me to say on that one? What an excellent comment. Exactly. Please run more of the offense through RJ. Allow him to be more involved. It'll help others, and it'll help him, bro. It's tough when you're just reducing him to the guy who has to wait until it's kicked out and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's tough to establish, or tougher to establish a rhythm, especially when you're not in one. So, like, tonight he got into a rhythm. Help him. Feed him into that rhythm by allowing him to run more of the offense and have the ball in his hand a little more, make some things happen. RJ makes good things happen when he has the ball. Huge Rack said the ball movement was lovely. Not too many dumb turnovers of 4 shots. Great to see. Great to see, bro. Ball movement was lovely. The tempo was lovely, and I feel like that's part of why the ball movement was lovely. I love that one play where Burks had it, kicked it out to Rose. Rose swung it to IQ. IQ pump fake, drove, dumped it under the Burks. He went up reverse and got the N1. That was beautiful. We had a few plays in that just had beautiful ball movement, perfect kickouts. It was like even before the play happened, I'd be like, yo, hopefully he drives right here and looks to that passing lane right there. And then boom, it was exactly what happened. Cash. And we love to see it, man. We absolutely love to see it. Loving this team plays that way, and we're capable of playing that way on a nightly basis, and I just wish that we would and hope that we do. Dia said, RJ needs the ball more. Sometimes it feels like the team don't respect him and always weighs him off even if he had 32 points. Bro, they look for him more down the stretch of this game, but yes, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. He gets looked off a lot. He needs to be a more, not primary, but, a more prominent role in the offense, like, for sure. I think but it was tough to yell about that while, he wasn't playing well, but now, need that. Mega Man said, haters, y'all were saying. Can't hear nothing. MacBook on 6%. Gotta start speeding. Jamal said, I haven't seen this stuff from RJ since the Pelicans game. He was facilitating, rebounding, creating his own shots and shots for others. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Jamal wonderfully said he was doing all of that. It was very reminiscent to the Pelicans game, and I hope that we lean in him doing it more, and he leans in and doing it more as well. Ethan said, crickets, man. I hear crickets. Exactly. They have nothing to say. The haters are absolutely silent. Sean Irwin said, to this day, I still don't understand Nolan's getting 30 mil. I mean, it's like 2 years, 18 mil with an option, I believe, so it's not terrible. I'm not mad at it. He deserves the money. It's not bad money to spend on Nerlens Noel, but, like, it just is unnecessary, and we don't need to have him, but I won't get into that. Jeff said, I hope there aren't people who think Noel in the starting lineup did anything. Thank you, Jeff. Maybe it motivated Mitch. Thank you, Jeff. That's all it did tonight. But everybody could have started. Taj Obi would have been better. Taj or Obi would have been better. I'm still worried long-term about Noel. Definitely, Noel is not a solution to anything. Huge Rack said, can't believe they doubt on Rawan. This kid got heart. That's facts. He plays so much better when the ball is in his hands. Always been like that. He's not meant to just spot up in the corner. Give him the keys, please. And, a lot of people are upset about what Tom Thibodeau said about how, he needs to get back in the work habits he had before, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think there was anything wrong with that comment. People felt like that was Tibbs calling him out. I think it was just a statement. Tibbs came back and he was like, I was really just saying I've seen him do it, so I know he can do it. And whether he was, bluffing or not on that, even if it was a call out, so what? All right, you're shooting like shit. Coach came out and said, yo, I've seen you shoot better. I know you can. You worked hard. You shot better. Boom. RJ has always responded well to this. We've been saying we might need somebody to piss RJ off. Last year, Anthony Edwards said, oh, yeah, we want RJ taking a shot. And RJ didn't miss a shot for the rest of the year. So, tonight, that happens. He comes out. He has a great game. Cool. RJ is not, thin-skinned. He's not going to shy away or, crumble under that. So I wasn't pressed about it at all. Jack Stolo said, I do unforgivable things for Mitch to play like this every night. Bro, the energy Mitch had, the way he was everywhere, it was beautiful. It's what he's capable of, and hopefully he continues to do it, man. It would make us so much better as a team. Hopefully he's got some of his win back, or he's, can stay healthy, all of that. It makes us so much better as a team, man. Truly, this team is so highly capable. That's why it's so frustrating when we play poorly. Kevin said, IQ needs to start over Fournier. That's a fact. IQ cannot shoot well, tonight. Oh, okay. IQ cannot shoot well and still have a great game. Hey, you spitting, Kevin? If Fournier doesn't shoot well, he has no impact. Despite the stats, Randall was awesome tonight. Kevin! You spitting, bro. IQ is able to have an impact on the game even while not shooting well. 16 points, really good defense, got us out in transition, got guys moving. He had a great game tonight and didn't even shoot well. If Fournier doesn't shoot well, we get absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing on both ends of the floor. Play the guy who you're going to get something from regardless. Please. And yes, Randall was very good tonight. It was a very, very quiet game, but good. Nick Brown said, RJ Barrett masterclass from 3. Sniper J, yes sir. Nick said, and I really don't see why Fournier starts. Let's do IQ at the 1 and Burks at the 2. Go Knicks. We spitting. Leo said, I'm going to sleep with RJ's stats this game open on my phone on my bedside tonight. This shit made my whole week. Leo, I feel that 100%, bro. I'm so happy. I can't wait to watch the clips over and over again and him hitting shots. Beautiful. Ronaldo Sanchez said, happy about the win, but I'm not getting too hyped until I see a couple games in a row, and I'm not even talking about the winning. Ronaldo, you're not wrong. I'm glad for the win. I'm glad for what we saw tonight, but we do need to see consistency from the guys as a team and individually.